Welcome back to another episode of A Bit Of. Rob and Ives on the couch playing Callisto Protocol.
And my legs work.
Yeah.
I have functional lower appendages. How are your legs today, Ives?
They're all right.
They're okay?
My arms hurt more than my legs do.
Because of rock climbing?
Yeah. My friend...
Can you call it rock climbing if it's not rocks?
I don't know. That's what it's called. That's what the place and the activity is called, indoor rock climbing. But
it's not rocks.
I guess. But like my friend, who's female, and I were talking about this, and women have like generally stronger lower body than men. Men, have stronger upper bodies. And so we tend to favor those more. And so for her legs and her lower back were like, more of an issue. And for me, it was my arms, my shoulders. And that's where I'm feeling like tightness today. But even then, like, not too bad. But we did two different types of climbing. We did regular wall climbing where you're like belayed, and it's like a 40-foot like ascent to the top.
What's belayed again? Is that when you're attached to a rope and your friend?
Yeah, and your friend like catches you in case you like slip and fall or you need to get down.
Like you're on a pulley basically, right? That's what belayed means?
Yeah. And then there's bouldering, which is just free climbing, which stays much lower to the ground and only goes up like 15, 20 feet.
And if you fall, it's just like on a mat.
Exactly.
I would like to do that.
You could still fall and like really fuck yourself up because
if you don't know how to fall.
Yeah. I mean, I jumped on the mat and landed on my feet and my knees felt like they're going to pop out of their sockets just because my knees are so old and they can't take the impact of it anymore. But otherwise,
delicious ecto cooler.
Otherwise, it's pretty cool.
How long were you guys there?
About 3 hours.
3 jam.
Yeah.
Oh, were you like doing a lot of waiting in line too?
Not really, but like we'd like kind of rest and like chat in between climbs so that we weren't just nonstop. Hey, friend. Oh, fuck.
You went to your safety spot too.
Well,
you're just legs. When did that happen to me? That was on the Evil Within, I think, where I just turned into a torso.
Yeah. He was supposed to be the one to get ground up, but
you're supposed to hold him out.
Yeah.
With grip.
Say what now?
I got to the end of this game, like before the end of this game, before credits, before the last thing that happens in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to my attitude changed from like, this game is awesome to be Dead Space or don't be anything.
Yeah.
And like that was a perfect example because like there are so many occasions in Dead Space where like you're gonna get ground up by gears, you're gonna get ground up by blades or a trap or something like that, and you either throw an enemy into it or you use stasis to make it slower or stop and get around it. And it's like interesting, and fun, and it feels dangerous, and like this is interesting, and it feels dangerous. And that was awesome. But this is like one of 2 times that it happens in the entire game. Dead Space throws it at you. Oh, dude,
seriously?
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
It wasn't moving when I started.
What's wrong with you? That's your fault. This game throws those occasions at you maybe like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And Dead Space like finds really interesting different ways of doing it throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
Like it's the same mechanic, but they make it feel different.
Right.
And it looks different.
Miss Bean has woken up from her nap. This is the thing that we were talking about last time, I think, was really overused, this shimmying mechanic.
Oh my god, yeah, way too much.
Here and there it's fine, but when you're constantly having to do it, it's just like, all right, enough already.
Yeah, Callisto Protocol is definitely like, you don't walk to the next area.
Yeah.
You shimmy to it. Or in the worst case, when you get to the end of the game, now you just crouch walk to the...
Right.
The whole end of the game is crouch walking. Bye. Well, that problem solved itself.
Yep.
But like another case in point, now you don't get any gifts.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Like, caught my wrist.
Can't live with one hand on it.
I know.
It's impossible. No human alive is it capable of doing that.
They came out with the 11th and final season of The Walking Dead.
That show is still on?
Yeah. Well, now it's not
Jesus.
anymore because that was the end of it. But I think they realized too that like they've kind of run out of ideas.
Oh my god, they
show.
realized like 8 years too late.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, a lot of the villains felt like kind of like the same dude, but like either more vicious versions of the same dude.
Oh, that was the comic book.
Yeah.
It was just like the same plot every year. It's like, we found a place that's safe. It's not safe anymore.
Yeah.
We found a place that's safe. There's a villain here. You know, it's the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
So what were you going to say about the 11th season?
I only binge watched it just to get through
Oh, did you?
the end. And it's okay, but it doesn't really do much for me.
I think I stopped watching that in like season 5 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like once Negan showed up, I was like, all right, this is...
Well, Negan was like the big bad. He was the reason The Walking Dead was so popular as a comic book right before the show started.
Yeah.
You kind of like started reading the book for Negan because it was just like, oh god, this miserable, vile, like horrendous villain was so interesting and impactful.
Was his origin story the same in the comic as the show? Do you know?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't remember. I remember the comic book way more than I remember the show.
Gotcha.
I made it. I'm at the checkpoint.
Yeah, there's bits and pieces of the comic that I remember. Because I read all the way up until the Whisperers get introduced, and that's when I stopped.
Stop reading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a
But that was like back in 2011 when like, you know,
Yeah,
it
that was a
became
long
big.
time ago at this point now.
Yeah, I see it. I got eyes on the hangar too.
The beacon is lit.
Yep.
Gondor calls for aid.
To that place.
They also definitely reused the like frozen planet concept from Dead Space 3 for this.
It's common though.
Yeah.
Planets are either like
Supposed to get there.
Boiling hot or freezing cold.
Yeah, there's just the two extremes.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to mean?
And, like they're made of gas or they're made of rock. You know, the rock is either on fire or frozen.
Yeah.
The gas is either on fire or frozen.
And then what?
Lemon squeezy.
I'll be in touch. Oh, that figures.
Because we're in space and that's how signals work.
Told me.
What, they don't have 5G on IO?
Eee.
Like the worst smell you could ever smell.
Yep.
Just opens up with that ash.
Thousands of years of like old farts. And
What chapter is this now?
Habitat.
Oh, Habitat.
There's only like 8 or 9 chapters in the game total.
It's a brief game.
It's a briefcase.
What's our goal now? What are we doing? We're going to the Habitat because
We're taking a tunnel over to the habitat area.
it's too cold outside.
Apparently, yes. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff.
Shop.
Shop.
UJC printing active.
Don't make that drop.
Relax. Don't do it.
I really want to save it for
The blocking? Yeah, no, you want the power. That's what you want. I feel like all the power upgrades were the most convenient.
Yep. Anything you can do to shorten combat and just kill stuff faster is always beneficial in these things.
Yeah, the faster you can get out of combat.
It's funny because, you know, we talked about Hades before, and like almost every single one of my runs through Hades is like just maximize damage output so you can kill everything as quickly as possible.
Right. Yeah, you want to clear the screens.
But I had one run where I kept getting defensive like upgrades where like my dodge was like almost 100%. And like regenerating health. Like I had like 1,000 health points. So like I stacked all that stuff so much that nothing could kill me. Even the final boss, like it would just regenerate health while he was missing most of the time. It was pretty epic. It was a much slower way to play the game. I think it took me like twice as long to finish the run
because you're doing no damage.
But it was a super safe way too, because like nothing could kill me.
I'm pretty sure that's a market that you can backtrack to from a far a distance. God, your dog is so weird, man.
It's upside down again.
Jellybean's sitting over on the other couch right now, completely upside down.
I wonder if she realizes...
Watching, like, eyeing us, and then eyeing the TV, and then eyeing us.
I wonder if she's, like, self-aware enough to know that how ridiculous this looks, or just doesn't care, or just has no idea at all.
I'm trying to take a picture. That's like one of the problems with having a dog or a cat that's all black fur.
Yeah, you can't really see it. Really.
It's tough to photo.
Okay.
I'll see if that comes out. She's such a silly bean.
I did like these holographic like storytelling elements. Thought those were pretty interesting.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, but I didn't really get a good idea of like why they pop up when they do.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, that's great, but why? How did this?
But for why?
It's on autoplay, but what triggered it?
Yeah. I stepped on someone's Tamagotchi.
Is it because you passed a corpse? I think that might be why.
Maybe.
I don't remember. I would go sell all of those things.
Yeah. Well, there's one more thing up there I want to grab.
Yeah. I don't think you have room for it, though. Let's see if you have room. Do you have... Yep, inventory full.
What can I drop?
I would drop bullets because you're going to come back here and just pick them up again.
Right.
I fell through the floor.
Probably.
Can't get them anymore anyway.
Oh, they're there. Okay. Leave them there for now. Time to climb up the fucking crazy ass long ladder.
Excellent content.
Yep. Really pushing the boundaries of ladder climbing on this channel.
Water process level 1.
We were talking a little bit about The Last of Us. I played through for the first time the part 1 for PS5. I played the remaster for PS4
at this point, you've played all of them.
Yeah. And it looks gorgeous, not just because of the PS5 facelift, but also because of the brand new TV that I played it on.
Because now you can play things in 4K.
Yep. And it just looks really amazing. So
and HDR too. HDR adds a lot of that's contrasting detail.
That's also part of the reason that like I'm debating whether to get Dead Space for console or like PC is because like I could hook my computer up to the TV and play it off of that, but then I would have to like set up a wireless keyboard and mouse. Whereas if I get it for console, it's already set up. I just sit down and play. Yeah,
because I set my computer terminal at home up to our TV in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a game that I want to play, like I just play it with a controller.
Yeah.
You don't have to get a mouse and keyboard, but if that's your preference to play, if you have to play a game that way.
Yeah. I guess. You do that too.
That's how I played, what was it? I played Callisto Protocol with a controller off of my TV because it looked better in 4K with HDR.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other game I played that way? Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
I played that off of our living room TV because it just, not that my computer monitor is bad, it just doesn't do HDR.
Yeah.
And I want to, like, it's a bigger screen.
Right.
And it's not like it's a team game like CSGO or something like that where I need to be able to move with a mouse and keyboard with like competitive speed.
Yeah. That's true.
What was that?
Like I'm playing a single player game that I want to look good.
Time to get goopy.
Oh, head first, right in.
They definitely made this look very viscous.
Like poop.
Yeah.
Like processing poop that's not done processing.
Would you like to eat processed poop?
Swing and a miss. I got to this point in the game and I was like, how many guys are going to pop up out of the goo? But not just that, I was also had the thought, I'm like, how long have these guys been under the water? Do they don't have to breathe, or are they just breathing shit? Can
Probably
they
both.
process shit through their like weird mutant lungs?
Maybe. Maybe that's their secret.
Shit lungs. God, look at your character model is just
Covered,
ugh,
yeah.
gross. Covered in shit.
Maybe it's,
Just covered in poop.
maybe it's him. Maybe it's shit lungs.
Maybe it's shit lungs. Jellybean, what should we get for dinner tonight? What do you want to eat? Has she ever caught a squirrel?
No, not unless
Or
it's already
anything.
dead.
It's not catching it. It's look what I found and want to roll around it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Has she done that?
Not rolled around in it now.
Oh, but she has found dead animals.
Yeah.
Like on walks and stuff.
Hey, Freehand. Are you shit lungs too? You have the shit lung? It's like what is it, coal miner's lung? This is like the shit version of that.
I got the black lung. Do
Yeah.
you want to go outside?
We got the brown lung.
I got the brown lung.
That just makes it sound even worse.
Yeah, somehow shit lung doesn't sound nearly as bad as brown lung. Yuck. You want to go outside? I'll bring you outside. Oh, holograms.
Yep. She's like, "Are you my new daddy?"
Oh, she knows who her daddy is. Look at all these tags you got. You got so many tags that are illegible.
Yep. Noise. So many freaking batteries. Why do you keep giving me goddamn batteries?
Oh, you're not going to use them?
No.
Like all the health and bullets that you have?
All right, I'll use one. There.
Ta-da! That's my ping pong ball trick. Why is it so much fun to play the drums
On her.
on a dog?
They sound so hollow.
They're not, though. They're full of meat.
Yep. Hollow meat.
When are we going to play Hollow Knight?
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that. I have it installed already. I was like, maybe we should just play that. And I'm like, no, I need to like experience it for the first time on the channel.
Oh, you want to do that? You don't want to play it first? You're going to get your ass handed to you.
Yeah, but then it'll be like Ori, where I played it like for the first time on the channel and then like got good and came back.
Oh, you know, beat it in between us recording. Yeah. Hollow Knight is certainly one of those games where like you put it down and you're still thinking about it.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens next. I just want to get to the next checkpoint. And you get to the next checkpoint, you're like, I just want to get to the next checkpoint.
How many hours long would you say that game is? From start to finish.
Probably like 10 hours.
Okay, not too bad.
It's not bad. Like if you pay attention and you know where to go,
Yeah.
it could definitely be a lot longer. And there are definitely horrendously hard challenges in the game that are not mandatory to finish it. They're just side things.
Okay.
Like they have the boss rush. They have the path of pain, which I don't recommend. Because, oh my God.
Sounds like an enema. You will
Have you
take
ever had an enema?
the path of pain.
Because I don't think it's a painful thing. I've never had one, but I'm pretty sure it's not painful.
We were talking about being like, what, shoulder deep in a dude's ass before.
Oh, yeah. That was a couple episodes back when you're ripping like the God, was it like the neck computer out of the dude?
Yeah.
You got the thing's chasing you.
It
Where
is.
is it? There it
Oh, there it
is. Found it. Here, have you ever been attacked by a butthole?
What the fuck? There we go.
When I first came across these guys, I'm like, oh shit, it's a boss. And
Yeah.
then I fought them. I'm like, oh, it's easier than the regular guys.
Yeah.
And it's totally not a boss. They're just like a tertiary character.
They're just very like agile, so if you don't catch them right away,
Yeah.
They're a pain in the
They
butt.
run away.
Little Miss Bean.
I'll let you out in a second. As soon as Ives is done getting killed. Or killing. I'll put you outside in a moment. It's cool. We gotta wait till the end of the episode. We're right there. We're gonna roll credits right now, right, Ives?
Yep.
Right. There they are. See, that's our logo. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
He just fisted a dude.